Today, I'm going to be talking about the Arizona Coyotes and them naming Oliver Ekman-Larsson as their new captain. Now, yesterday was just home to a ton of news. It was one of the busiest days that I've ever covered on this channel. So, this news of Oliver Ekman-Larsson becoming the Arizona Coyotes captain was kind of swept under the rug. Of course, we had the Tyler Seguin extension, we had the Erik Karlsson trade, so, of course, this is going to go under the radar, and it definitely did. But again, a team naming a captain is pretty big news, especially for the fans, especially for the team itself, so I felt it was worthy to make a video about this, and I love Oliver Ekman-Larsson. I mean, I have him on the back of my jersey, so obviously, I love talking about him. But Oliver Ekman-Larsson has been named the 4th Arizona Coyotes captain in their franchise history. Of course, the defenseman at age 27 is right smack dab in his prime, pretty much being hands down the best player on Arizona. He was drafted 6th overall in the 2009 NHL draft, one of the few drafts that they actually had a pretty decent one in. Oliver Ekman-Larsson definitely looking like a good pick there as one of the best offensive defensemen in the NHL. He certainly proved that last season, and he's been proving that year after year with the Arizona Coyotes, being on pretty much bad team after bad team. Last year, it was still pretty solid from him. He played a full 82 games, had 14 goals, 28 assists for 42 points. Not bad numbers for him. In his career, he's played 576 games, has had 102 goals, 188 assists for 240 points. He's been one of the best offensive defensemen in the NHL since he's come into the league as a rookie, and for the longest time has been Arizona's anchor and has been Arizona's brightest spot on the defense. Now, OEL has been an assistant captain for the Arizona Coyotes for I think a few years now, so it's been a long time coming. The last captain they had, of course, was Shane Doan, who retired, I think, 2 years ago now. It feels like forever. But that was their last captain, and I think this last couple of years, they have not had a captain in their team, so now they officially name it in Oliver Ekman-Larsson to hopefully lead the team to the promised land. But if I was to name a player on the Arizona Coyotes to get that captaincy, it would pretty much have to be Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He's been with the team for pretty much forever now. He's been one of the best players, if not the best player, for the Arizona Coyotes in the last pretty much 5 years. He's been dominant force offensively on the back end for that defense for quite a long time. I think he definitely deserves that captaincy, and I think he will be a very solid one to start out. He's right smack dab in his prime at age 27. He's going to continue to play well offensively. He's going to continue to build around the team, and hopefully as a captain, he takes that seriously, and the team takes a step forward because of that. With the Arizona Coyotes, they might have, last year at least, maybe taken a step back because they didn't have that captain, they didn't have that true leadership. With Oliver Ekman-Larsson, he's already had that leadership, but right now, it's official. He has that captaincy, and he's officially the biggest leader in the room. Of course, OEL signed that extension, I think, a year ago. He's committed to the Arizona Coyotes. He's committed to the team, and of course, the team now is committed to him, signing him as the captain and naming him as the captain. He is their future, and he is also their present. And I think also a lot of people saw this coming. I mean, Oliver Ekman-Larsson has been one of the leaders for the Arizona Coyotes for quite a long time. Being their assistant captain, he's already accustomed to that somewhat leadership role, and he's going to take a big step forward with that captaincy. I think it's a perfect fit for Oliver Ekman-Larsson. I think it's a perfect fit for the Arizona Coyotes. I feel like this will definitely help them going into next year as well. While I think some teams do benefit from not having a captain, namely the Vegas Golden Knights, the Toronto Maple Leafs, I feel like with the Arizona Coyotes, they're kind of lacking a direction, at least from the first half of the season. The second half was a lot better, but that first half, it kind of lacked direction, it lacked leadership, and with captaincy, with Oliver Ekman-Larsson taking that true captaincy role, I feel like they'll have a direction next season, and I feel like they'll start off pretty solid. So for Arizona, having that captain, having that direction, and having that true leadership in the locker room now will definitely help them. I think that they'll have a solid start to start the season, and they'll continue to play well as we're going to make the playoffs. I feel like having that leadership, having that true captain will definitely help them next year in more ways than one. But again, I love Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He's one of my favorite defensemen. With the Arizona Coyotes, of course, I got his jersey. Kind of a little bit outdated because of the A now, but hey, at least we'll have to make do. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about Oliver Ekman-Larsson becoming the Arizona Coyotes captain? What do you think about the team situation? And do you think Oliver Ekman-Larsson is a fit for captaincy? But that's going to for it, guys. If you guys are doing, make sure you like and subscribe again. Tell me below what is your thoughts and your situations about Oliver Ekman-Larsson becoming the Arizona Coyotes captain. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.